I was in university when the news of attack on the Army Public School in Peshawar broke back in 2014. We didn't speak that day. We just sat there trying to understand what had happened. And for that silence, today I spoke with an expert to ask about terrorism and religion.
Terrorism has absolutely nothing to do with religion. Islam is a religion of benevolence. Islam is a religion of justice. Islam is a religion of freedom. Islam is the religion of peace.
Every time a bomb goes off in this country, someone somewhere calls it Islamic terrorism. And I have stopped accepting that lazy label because when you traced where this ideology comes from, who built it, who funds it, and who it is designed to fool, Islam has nothing to do with it. Let me start with the name Pakistan now uses for these groups. Fitna al-Khawarij. Not Taliban, not Mujahideen, Khawarij. That's a reference to the first sect in Islamic history that declared fellow Muslims apostates to justify killing them. 1400 years later, the same playbook is in effect, just with different characters.
Takfir is the most sensitive, wittiest, and grave legal and theological judgment. And in order to call someone or in order to invoke takfir, there's a very lengthy, long process. A chain of evidence. You have to make sure that there's no misconception. You have to make sure that there is no misrepresentation. You have to make sure that there is no coercion. The chain of evidence has to be there, and then the jurists, judiciary, scholars sit together, and then, only then, they can sort of invoke this takfir. The Prophet ﷺ, in his teachings in Hadith Sharif, you can find a very clear instruction. He has forbade Muslims to call another Muslim kafir.
So that's not just a technicality. That single shortcut is the entire engine of their propaganda. It's what lets them brand an army, a police force, even other Muslims as legitimate targets.
They have to use violence to achieve their political objective. And in order to facilitate and justify that violence, they invoke takfir. So takfir, when they invoke it, it has nothing to do with Islam. It does not follow the Islamic procedure. In fact, it is a clear war against the instruction of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and those of Islam.
And it's not just soldiers. Look at what happened last year when the same outfit opposed women joining Pakistan's police force and termed it so-called Islamic values. Or what the Afghan Taliban are doing to women in Afghanistan by barring them from education in public places.
It's political control, it's patriarchal control, it's geographical control.
See, Pakistan has formally exposed networks across the border sponsoring these attacks.
TTP was created by Ajit Kumar Dole. He himself is on record saying, we have created the TTP to instigate terrorism inside Pakistan, to soften up Pakistan for a formal or conventional invasion.
A claim our neighbors have denied, but one Islamabad has now taken straight to the UN Security Council, which also condemned the killings on Pakistani soil. Tens of thousands of lives, more than 2 decades. A name change to expose the ideology for what it is. They did not come to defend Islam. They came to use it as a shield while furthering the narratives of India and Israel.
The TTP is taking support from India. Secondly, the provinces in which there are the hideouts of TTP inside Afghanistan, like Kunard, Khost, Paktika, all these provinces, just do a little research on Google and you'll find out that the most active NGOs in those provinces are Israeli NGOs, Shea Foundation and Israel.
And what the so-called leaders of this group do not realize is that because of their fake ideology, Muslims around the world face hate crimes and Islamophobia. Investigation comes later. Stereotypes, abandonment, and marginalization follow immediately.